I've turned my Wii U into a Nintendo Switch, my Nintendo Switch into a Switch 2, and my 3DS into a Nintendo Switch. But out of all of these, there's two videos I haven't done: turning a console into a 3DS and turning a console into a Wii U. And because this is a fan favorite series, we need to check these two videos off the list ASAP. So today, I'm going to turn my Nintendo Switch into a 3DS to see what it's like to play 3DS games on one screen. As the disclaimer said, this is all possible thanks to GameStream. I did use a 3DS emulator directly on my Switch before, but Nintendo took that video down. So we're playing it safe today. Starting off, how on earth does one turn their Switch into a 3DS? Is there some special cable that outputs the 3DS screens to the Switch? Someone could probably make that. Not me though. I'm instead going to output my 3DS displays using two of my favorite apps, Moonlight and Sunshine. Moonlight is an app that lets you view and remotely control your PC, and Sunshine is a software that lets Moonlight access your computer. With these two working together, I'm able to stream my PC to any device that has Moonlight, and luckily, a modded Nintendo Switch does. Now I know what you're thinking, why would I stream my computer if it's my 3DS screen that I need to see? Well, that's because there's no way to directly stream my computer to my Switch, but I can stream it to my computer. This is possible thanks to NTR Viewer, which works with the NTR custom firmware 3DS app. All you have to do is launch the app, and in NTR Viewer, type in your 3DS's IP, and when you click connect, your 3DS will show up on your computer. Click the tutorial in the top right if you want to try this for yourself. So if my computer is showing my 3DS screen and my Switch is showing my computer, do you see where this is headed? No? Okay, I'll explain. That means when I stream my computer to my Switch, it will look like I'm streaming my 3DS to it. So there you have it. I turned my Nintendo Switch into a 3DS. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Hold it. Though my Switch is showing the 3DS, there's a slight issue. My Switch can't control the 3DS. Whenever you use Moonlight, the device running it becomes a virtual controller to control your computer. But in this case, I'm not trying to control my computer. I'm trying to control the 3DS that is being streamed to it. I have a device that lets you get around this by plugging into the console you want to control, but the 3DS doesn't have a USB port, and even if it did, the device wouldn't work. So does this mean I won't be able to control my 3DS? Well, sadly, yes. Nah, I'm just kidding. I unfortunately can't use the device I spent $100 on. Click the video up here to see me use it. But there is a modded 3DS feature I can use: input redirection. Input redirection allows you to control your 3DS with external controllers. And remember how I said Moonlight makes the Switch a controller? Well, if I enable input redirection on my 3DS and select the PS4 controller in NTR Viewer, I should be able to control my 3DS with my Switch. Now is the moment of truth. Will I be able to control my 3DS from the Switch? So what I'm going to do is move the right thumbstick to the right, and hopefully it makes the 3DS move to the right. So here we go, moment of truth. I really hope this works. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes, let's go. It's controlling it. It's controlling it. Oh my gosh, it's actually working. I am controlling the 3DS from my Nintendo Switch, and it's being streamed to the Nintendo Switch. Let's go. Well, there you have it. My video script is saved, and I can control my 3DS with my Switch. But now it's time to see how well a game runs. And here we have Mario Kart 7 loaded up on my Nintendo 3D Switch S. I don't know what to call this console. But guys, I know showing both screens gives me the full 3DS experience, but to be honest, it is way too small on camera. So I have made the executive decision to make it look like this. So rest in peace, bottom screen, but this should make it easier for you guys to watch and for me to race. And speaking of race, it's time to get into one. And guys, we're on Pretendo right now playing online, so it's going to be real awkward if nobody joins. I hope there's at least one person on. I know it's like 3 a.m., but come on. Yes! Yo, that is actually a lot of people. Before the race starts, I will say this is definitely the worst input delay that I've had out of all the videos I've done of turning this console into this console, but that makes sense. I'm doing a double stream. I'm streaming the 3DS to my computer and then my computer to a different thing. So I guess across everything, the input delay just keeps getting worse and worse. So here we go, guys. First and only race of the day. Let's see if I can pull off a first place. I mean, it's not a let's see moment. It's a wait until I pull off a first place because I'm going to, okay? Guys, it's gonna happen. I'm a professional. Waluigi Pinball is actually my best course, and that was a little laggy. That's kind of concerning. I hope that doesn't happen again. But with my luck, we're gonna get the world's biggest frame drop when I'm in first place on the last lap, and then it's gonna take me all the way into 8th. I'm prepared for it though, because I know this game hates me, but so far we're actually doing decent. Obviously there is frame drops every second, like I said, but they're not bad enough where it's messing me up. So I am gonna have to use the frame drops as an excuse later on because that's just expected. But for now, I'm still able to race. Okay, and me crashing into the wall, that was 100% a skill issue. We're not gonna talk about it though, okay? We're doing decent. I don't know where the first place person is. They're doing insane. It's probably one of the 1000 VR people. Guys, VR in Mario Kart 7 is the fakest thing ever. You can have someone with 2 VR and they're still gonna be like a world record holder. All right, we are on the second lap though. We crossed the marker a bit ago, so let's keep going. I can't even see the mini map because I'm only playing on one screen right now, but I'm assuming that whoever's in first place is miles ahead of everybody else. They're probably really good at the game, which isn't good for me. Maybe I can do something with the red shell though. I'm gonna throw these green shells behind me. I didn't mean to throw one of them in front of me, and then we're gonna throw this red shell. Hopefully it hits them. I'm gonna try to see how long it travels to see if I know where they are. I have no idea where it is. Okay, wherever that red shell hit, it was nowhere close to me. It's probably still traveling right now. That's how far ahead they are. We need someone to get a... Oh no, I'm inked. I can't see the ball. Yo, ball, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. What I was gonna say though is we need someone to get a blue shell. I think that's the only way I can catch up to them. And even that, I don't know if it's gonna do enough. They're so far ahead. And now we're moving on to the last lap. I still don't see them. But you know what? Second place isn't that bad. And I mean, if I can hold it out until the end of the race. I don't trust myself. I always do something stupid at the end. Like this? What, like, why are we driving into the wall for no reason, Yoshi? That was Yoshi's fault, by the way, not a skill issue. It's never a skill issue. Yeah, it might be over. I'm just gonna... Oh, thank goodness there's a barrier right there. If there wasn't an invisible barrier, I was cooked, and they're passing me. I swear I just saw the first place person's name for a sec, though. That means it might still be winnable. We've got to be kind of close to... Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't be bumping around like that. I'm in third now. No, come on, at least second. I knew I was gonna sell at the very last second. Come on. I don't know if I can catch up to them in time. The end of the race is up there. Maybe one of these will hit them in time. Please, one of them hit them in time. Please. I don't know if that was fast enough. I don't know. No, it was not fast enough. Dang. Looks like we got third place on the Nintendo 3D Switch S one screen edition. You know what? If I'm being honest, that was totally playable. Optimal? No. But there was nothing that happened that put me at a huge disadvantage that I couldn't play the race anymore. So I would say this actually went pretty well. I'm impressed with NTR viewer. We all know that Moonlight is awesome, of course. I have 4,000 VR. I'm a fraud. These people are at like nearly 100,000 though. They're probably cheating. I don't know what's going on with them, but that was fun. I hope you enjoyed watching me turn my Nintendo Switch into a 3DS. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more modding content. The series finale awaits.